Hey, what's up, guys? It's Kelly here to do another reading. This is a general reading for all zodiac signs. Haven't shuffled the deck yet, so just gonna get right into it. I meant to start sooner. Every single time I try to start sooner, it's like something tries to block me from doing it, but whoops, I'm still doing it either way. That was my bad. All right. We got the King of Cups. Oh, they talking. Queen of Swords. And the Devil card. I'm just going to keep on shuffling and get my 8 layout. And then do how you are presently, what's going on in the present, and what we have to look forward to in the future. I'll do that in a second after we figure this whole thing out. Okay. So I had, just to reflect a little bit what had me waiting so long, is I had a little bit of drama that started right before I was getting ready to do this. So it really took me away from getting to it. Took a shower and everything to try to cleanse that from me, and then I got out and it just continued, and so I'm not taking any of these. So here we are. So I put a couple crystals out that would kind of block, I'm not taking none of them, any type of negative vibes or anything, you know. Try to pull them out, bring the crescent moon out, because that's what we have outside right now. Just to try to block out whatever that energy was that erupted my life like a few minutes ago. Nothing bad, I'm fine, but just always something to take me away from reading whenever I want to. Literally fell in the actual correct spot and everything. That's crazy. All right, so just to kind of give you like a reflection of what is going on right now, I'm wondering what this is going on, and that's why I just kept going, because I'm seeing the King of Cups and then the Queen of Swords. It's a little bit opposite here, and then we had the Devil card. Oh, and then the Moon card came out, and then the Ten of Cups, and it just keeps on escalating. Maybe that's what somebody is feeling like right now. Something is happening and it's escalating. But maybe this is why I was like, I'm going to finish this and then I'm going to get to these cards. But this could mean that something is going to happen on the full moon or sometime after. Something that you might not see right now. What is that? There's a dog and a wolf howling at the moon. We'll figure that. I don't know what that means, but not right now at least. But you see, like, I see 10 of Cups and the 10 of Coins, and so something good might be happening. Definitely it's something good that's happening, because this is a totally different vibe than what this is. This looks dark and dreary. I mean, like, look at that cat. It's too aggressive. But then so far, things are brightening up. So let's see what the next two cards say. And then I'm going to try to figure out what's going on that top layer there. Just could be maybe some turmoil between you and another person right now. You guys are both alphas. It creates either an ending, or it creates like an ending or something by the moon. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with an ending at all. And that's why I'm going to try to figure out. I'm really upset that that card came out. Because I was really expecting this whole bottom level to be definitely different from this. But that looks like it's the same energy now. Let's see. Jeez, that fell right through the cracks. Now I don't even know where that card went. There's two cards. And I'm not taking neither one of them because I'm just looking for one right now. So if one of them comes out, or one card that can speak what both of those cards spoke, okay. But I just need one more right now. Nope, didn't fall and I didn't even see it. But that one definitely flipped the board. All right. Oh. Okay, so this is really, oh wait, totally off track. Who are we dealing with here? What is that symbol? Let me grab my guide here for a second. Try to figure out what that one is, because that's front and center. And I don't want to tell you the wrong sign. So let me just find these things if I can. Okay, so that is a strong Sagittarius. Let me just put those away, grab my guide here. I don't really deal with Sagittariuses in life too much to know the Sagittarius symbol off bat like that. This area right here is itchy, my little, I don't know what's going on. So yeah, that's a strong Sagittarius that either this message is for, or you could be dealing with this. And I also see, I also see Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. What is that one right there? I already say Capricorn, right? Leo. Actually, Leo is like staring me dead in the face. And then we got like Aries in the cut. And we got Aries in the cut somewhere. So it's either that's who this message is for, or this is who you may be experiencing during this time. We got the number 1, or no, I'm sorry, that's a 7. 8, 21, what's that? 4. Those are the numbers that I see off that. All right, so let's get back to the cards here. Anyhow, what I was going to say is this whole spread now it makes sense why I needed to pull out these dark crystals here. And the moon. And also the evil eye. Because there is a not too good of spirit that's lingering around somebody. I mean, but you know, you pretty bad yourself, but not in the way where it's behavior wise. Like, you have manners and you have class and you have respect. But there is somebody, the King of Cups, he could be doing a whole lot of, he might be filling up a whole lot of cups, if you know what I mean. And just to say it lightly, if you're in a relationship with this person, he's probably cheating on you. I think that he pretends like he acts with his heart, but I don't think that he really is. I mean, he's a King of Cups, so he's over here filling up everybody. That sounds horrible, right? I don't really mean to make it sound that vulgar, but maybe it resonates with somebody, and that's just, it is what it is, you know? I'm just putting it out there. This person, you know, the Devil card came out also after these two energies. I just feel like this is the guy, whoever, and it could be a girl, so it doesn't necessarily have to be a man. This is just the energy it's protruding, although it is the King of Cups and this is the Queen of Swords. So that's the only difference. It is King and Queen, but you see it's a king and queen. You don't mix somehow. Somehow you just don't mix. Nonetheless, these two people were together. Um, that person must think he's a freaking god or something like that. You know, just thinks that he's God's gift to earth. You know. And if I'm not mistaken, since this is how you're presently feeling, okay, I don't know if you can see this, but that right there is the Ten of Swords. You see it's the Grim Reaper, palm of somebody's hands. There's nothing but clouds, right? Now look at this. This could be geared for this person here. This is the better person. This person's better than this person. And that's not necessarily what the cards mean. It's just what this layout says to me. This is the not so good person, I believe. Because I believe this card and this card links. There's clouds in that sky. There's clouds in this sky. I feel like you're really upset. I mean, you're the Queen of Swords, so you are possibly ready to expose the truth about this person. It could be somebody who you've had like a really long relationship with. You guys did well for some time maybe. But you started to try to balance things out here, you know. Should you go with your heart or should you think about this for a little bit? The Eight of Swords, it could be a whole possibility that this situation could have made you feel a little trapped, maybe. You're like little, like held up in your mind. And, you know, with the flowers over the eyes when all this other horrible stuff is happening around you. I mean, like you're tied up and stuff. Like you feel like a prisoner in this situation, but you're also you're seeing things through like rose tint, like what do they say? Rose tinted glass or whatever. But I don't know if the situation is all there with you two. The Devil card came out. There's definitely some differences here. I mean, this is such a hard reading for me because I kind of like felt these vibes prior. Now this could be the reason why. This is definitely the reason why I pulled out them crystals. I do feel like with the Moon card though, there could be something that's happening that you don't realize. Probably something it should be good, because let's see what's going to happen in the future. That will really help me out here. All right, the Page of Coins. Well, the Page of Coins just kind of tells me that maybe you're going to end up being in an energy where I think that you're trying to get out of this situation here. I think that maybe this situation made you feel less of who you were, for sure, at some point. But it's these two cards that stand out. Because if you notice, if you take these cards out, these cards all kind of look the same. They're all the same colors. When you pull this card out and it looks so happy. Ten of Coins looks like that's fantastic. I mean, you have a blessing as far as wealth in your life right now. Maybe you're going to fall into an inheritance or something like that. Or, yeah, maybe like an inheritance. That's what I'm actually getting. You're gonna be like swimming in, like, I guess like I'm feeling like you'd be swimming in some money here, you know, having things literally delivered to you. But this person actually, this card actually now is starting to tell me, like I said before, you're looking at things through rose tinted glass with this person. Because look at this guy crawling, he's getting into your head. He's getting into your head so bad, but what you don't realize is that something's happening. These swords here are coming through like crazy, because you got the Ten of Swords that you're in this energy now. Then this is the Queen of Swords. So that's why I also got linked swords and swords. Eight of Swords, you're looking at things through rose-tinted glass. You have somebody messing with your mind, walking in and out of your life, playing with your head. It's probably the reason why you're over here balancing. Should I choose between my heart or my mind? Should I think it out? Or, I love this guy. He has my heart. Ask your heart. He has it. It's very heavy. I'm feeling really heavy. This looks heavy. I'm not sure what's going to happen from now until the new moon. And that's just why we're going to need to clarify big time on this, because what is really going on? And maybe this is actually how you're feeling too. Like, man, what is happening now? You know, maybe, I don't know. Let's start to clarify and we'll try to figure this out, because you might be feeling vibes like, see, she's just as confused as I am, and she's the card reader. Yeah, because I'm looking at this like, is it a possibility that you have realized, I don't know, or are you trying to be petty and play him? You know, are you the Queen of Swords, so you're playing a little game here, maybe. Maybe so, maybe so. Let's see. So what's the King of Cups? I don't think that even if you do that, if that's what it is, I don't know if you're going to end up happy about it. At some point, I mean, you might end up happy, but you're going to be better than where you are now, for sure. You're going to come through and be better. Like with the Page of Coins, it just tells me that you're working on, oh, why does it keep falling in that crease? It just tells me that you must be working at this energy. All right, the King of Cups, just disastrous. Look at that. He just like running through cones. Those are there for a reason, to help you. You're not supposed to pass them up, probably. And this person, that King of Cups energy, says it's ambitious, action-oriented, driven, fast-thinking. This guy, you just clarified the Knight of Cups with the Knight of Swords. He and you are the Queen of Swords. So, listen, he is the King of Cups. But he's the Knight. I'm sorry, the Knight, not the King. The Knight of Swords for you, which is not a king, obviously. That is maybe a lot more immature than what a king is, who a king is. Probably a little bit more reckless than what a king would be. You're the classy one. And this one's the wild one. And a fast thinker. He's always on his toes about stuff. Well, he has to explain where all the water is being poured from his cup, because by the time you get it, you're empty. You don't have the cup no more. I mean, you don't have what's in his cup, because he's already given it to everybody else. And that's what made you feel like you need to start balancing things out. I don't think that you're very happy. I think that this guy is stirring up an entity in you that he has no idea what he's dealing with. And you may have looked like you're not this type of person, because really you're this type of person. You're this person. You're happy. You got it all. You really didn't even need this person, okay? Now he just conjured up this spirit in you. And now you're being petty. You might even be doing spell work on the full moon. Maybe that's why that came up. And you ain't telling nobody. You're keeping that a secret. Probably only you and your companion know about it. If you have an animal, a dog or a cat, or it's like they know. That's probably the only thing living and breathing that knows that you got some work to do on the full moon. Let's see though. What does the Queen of Swords say? That came out so effortlessly, because it just came out so soft and like, here it is. Because that's you. That's you. Here I am. Like, you walk through the door and everyone looks your way. You are a powerful source. And the King of Cups is a powerful source too. He's crazy, but he's he or she. And this doesn't have to always be, it can be anything, but you know, that Knight of Swords, that person's crazy. I keep saying he. That person is definitely crazy, but they're messy with it. They're messy. They're really not. They pretend like, I don't know. They pretend all over the map. How can we believe them? So the Three of Coins is clarifying. The Queen of Swords. That's teamwork, collaboration, learning, implement. You're just like a very nice person. You get along with people just fine. You're always willing to learn. You're always willing to help. You're a giver. The rainbow in the cloud looks very similar to the rainbow and cloud in the Ten of Cups. That's you. I told you. This is actually who you are. This person is bringing this person and creating all this. You're still going to you're going to end up being without this person eventually, because they're too immature to keep up with you. You got things going, but he's holding you back. You are acting petty, though, I believe. Let's verify that Devil card there. Wow. So the Queen of Swords came out again, but in reverse. Told ya. I knew it. You were being overly emotional. You had been overly influenced with this person, and now you are feeling so cold. You're acting like, it says bitchy. I can say that because it says it on the card. The sword is now facing down. That means the truth had revealed itself. This person here has been doing some real screwed up things to you, and you ain't dumb. Look at me pointing heavily. I feel like I'm this person. Listen, this is what I found out, and I'm laying it on the table. I'm approaching you about it. Like, it's coming out in my energy right now. That's why I got these damn crystals. Because this is how you're feeling. Listen, I just found this out. And I'm approaching you with it. And you have the nerve to still lie to me. And you know I'm a good person. And how can you continue lying when I know the truth? So now, because you want to play games, I don't have to play games. But I'm going to because you think I can. That's literally how I felt with this card. And this card, the Queen of Swords that we have right here, just came out in reverse, clarified exactly what I was saying. And that's why I'm getting so intense about it, because that's exactly what it is. So this is a fuck boy who thought he bagged the baddest person. He or she thought they bagged the baddest person. But guess what they did? You actually did. But you also thought you could play them like you play everybody else. Because they're a good person. They're understanding. They get along with everybody. You took that shit for granted. And then you just kept on filling up everybody's cups. Now when it's done to you, that's what you're doing? Because she didn't have to do that. The Queen of Swords, he or she didn't have to be petty. They didn't have to one-up you and get their lick back. They actually really didn't have to do that. But because they felt like you thought you could do something and get away with it, they was going to prove a point. I think that's what it's saying. So let's get the moon. And my mind is fogging up now with pressure, which is telling me that I'm right. I know I'm right. Jeez, oh man, there is just so much, like, it's taken, I can't even think. I'm literally holding my face right now like, wow. That's so much alignment going on right now. Now, we get the moon card, we clarify it with the devil card. Man. Which the card says, shadow self, attachment, addiction, sex. So really, the connection, shadow self, you're definitely doing spell work on the new moon. I mean, I'm sorry, on the full moon. You're definitely, and I almost, I'm not going to forget what I was actually going to say before that interrupted my mind. But this relationship is built off of really good sex. That's why these cards are, that's why there's so much drama. Just it's like between you two, but I don't really see you attacking anybody else other than coming for him or her. Jeez, I mean, wow. So I feel like this person is definitely going to be doing some spell work on this full moon. Things are about to get crazy. Shadow work. Some revenge spells. I mean, this person is balanced enough to do it. Let's see. 10 of Cups. It's kind of like, oh, wow, you messed with the wrong one and you didn't even know it. You should have known it. You should have known I wasn't the one. 10 of Cups. All right, well, it was kind of more upside down more than it was upright. So we got the Knight of Swords. Sorry, King of Swords. I'm sorry. We got the King of Swords in reverse for the 10 of Cups, which is the inner truth, misuse of power, manipulation. This person that you're seeking revenge on, that you're being petty toward because you know what they did to you, I told you the truth was coming out, didn't I? It is. It's their inner truth. They're going to realize even this sword is down now on his heart. His life is flipped upside down because of what you do. Man, you're doing something crazy on the new moon, on the full moon. I keep on saying new moon, so you must be currently manifesting something right now. You started it on the new moon. It ends, it's like the grand finale on the full moon. I swear I just seen something moving behind me. My Puerto Rican flag just moved and there's no reason for it. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, manipulation. You could be the one manipulating this person now. I'm kind of questioning that still. Are you manipulating this person? Because you're definitely the person who's been manipulated. This is heavy though. This is really, really heavy. This is really heavy. Okay, let's try to figure out what's going on with the 10 of Coins. I'm really not taking those two. I just don't want to. I just want one. It's probably like you should have taken those two. Jeez, oh wow. Another alignment. The 10 of Cups is right here. And this is clarifying with the 10 of Cups. Yeah, 10 of Cups. The 10 of Coins is clarified with the 10 of Cups. It's divine love, blissful relationship, harmony. Okay. So then what that tells me with these two cards is that you might have a new love interest somehow. Maybe you're going out there and you're dating. And this person's trying to manipulate you into not doing it. But not only are you dating, but you're also finding self-love within yourself, and you're trying to find harmony in what you've been through, all while still being petty towards this person. But really, divine love lives inside of you. Excuse me. you do have wonderful relationships, and you know that. So for this relationship to be doing this, you know it's not you, and you're not going to let this person misuse your power. You're not going to let this person manipulate you, because he is definitely trying. He or she, whoever the Knight of Cups is, whoever this person is, this energy right here, that is definitely what they're trying to do. They're trying to manipulate you. They're trying to make you feel like you're the bad guy. And that's why this card is such a beautiful card. It really wants you to know this is really who you are for real. And this person, they like hate themselves or something. They're so unhinged in so many different ways. There's so many different stories about them. Look at all them books. There's so many stories. Like, it's just like you hear one after another. Then when you think that it's done, you're still hearing stuff. And this is just not you. This isn't how you live your life. You're not messy like this. You have people around you who really care about you. You are a really amazing person. You, the type of person that when you walk in the room, all eyes are on you. And you have this aura about you that is undeniable. Everyone knows it. You could be in situations where you're either really highly loved and adored, and then on the other side, you're hated. Well, these are the people that don't really know you. They don't know your heart, because you have a big heart. And he ain't for your heart at all. This person is not for you at all. And it actually brings out your inner demons, which is something that I think that you've probably tried to hide for a while. You're trying to grow. You're not that person anymore. But that person is within you. And if you need to, you will act up. Let's see what the Eight of Swords say. Let me see if I'm right. Oops. Why am I shuffling like that? Because he's in your brain. He's all jumbled up. I see cards in here that are flipped up. I thought I did. I did. This reading is crazy. Is that the only card that's left? Oh my God. It's the same card as the Six of Swords. This is just all aligned. This is just insane and crazy alignment. And I love when this happens. I love this, because it lets me know I'm right. It like literally lets me know I'm doing something right. It says transition, change, rite of passage, release. You have literally been struggling with this for some time with this person. You are so over it. It hurts though. It hurts. You must have had some years with this person. You've been with them for quite some time. And if you haven't been with them for so long, then maybe you just fell really fast. Things just got out of control real fast, maybe. It could be either or. Time is not real. But you felt this way for a long time. And you were so over it. You were so much better than that. You shouldn't be inside of this, whatever this is. Like, this is the same card that is. You're trapped inside. You're supposed to be outside. And out there, it's like you're in jail. You are like a prisoner for this person, and you have had enough. You're done. This is not who you are. He is so in your head that you just know, this isn't me. I need to change. Look at all these swords. Like, dang. Okay, let's do the Six of Swords. And I swear, like, if there's more alignment, this is just crazy. I didn't even see that card flipped up in the deck either. That's the other crazy part. Where did that happen? This card wanted to come out a long time ago. I've seen it a couple times. Ace of Wands. Something beautiful is about to change. It's okay. It's okay. You're in that energy where it's hard. You are transitioning from this whole thing. You're gonna get your lick back. And after you're done, you're gonna be fantastic. You know, so you don't really got nothing to worry about. It says creation, innovation. I'm sorry, invitation. The words are so small. Enterprise, potential. That's the Ace of Wands. I'm sorry, I just had to look at that a little bit here. Really study the card and see. You see all them auras, all them colors? That's all your aura. That's your aura. You are such a you walk through the room and this is what your aura looks like. For real. I mean, it shows it in all these cards. Now let's see. Since that's the Ten of Swords, wow, we got the Five of Cups in reverse. Personal setbacks, self-forgiveness, moving on. Just like I said. You know, screw this stuff. That's what you're saying. This was a personal setback. That was very personal. Things are really going to look up. But you are going to get petty for a while. You're definitely going to be petty for the length of time that you need to be petty for. And then once you feel like he's had enough or she's had enough, you're going to say, all right, now I'm cool. Bye. Literally. And then that person's going to probably be left like, huh? Because that person, whoever the King of Cups is, would have absolutely never in life thought you would react like that. And they also probably thought you'd stick around forever. It's like, that's what you're saying. Like, oh, you thought, and you wouldn't really want to get out of character, because I don't feel like that's definitely not in your character, but he woke up a spirit in you that made you feel like, you know what, bitch. I have tried and tried and tried to swallow this issue, this problem. That's what I wanted to say, but I didn't really want to say problem. But it is a problem. He's a problem. King of Cups, he or she, that energy, that's a problemed person who thought that they were going to just have their cake and eat it too. I won't be surprised is once I start going through the love tea cards. That's a card in here that says have your cake and eat it too. I won't be surprised if that pops out of all these cards. You see how thick this is? If that pops up, I'm gonna, oh my God, I'm gonna scream. Let's just see. Let's see. What in the world, like, what could this person possibly be doing? Let's try to figure out and narrow it down who this reading is about. Because to be fair, it's 2023. I think that we've probably all had a situation like this. Oh, I never even spoke about this. The Two of Wands that clarified the Page of Coins here. This is what you're going to be looking forward to in your future. So you got a plan. You've been had plans. That's the type of person you are. They came through and they tried to disturb that from you. Notice we're seeing yin yangs here. You're the balanced person. You just had to get out of character for a second to teach this person a lesson. But, you know, it says also decisions, discovery, weight, and risk. You don't care. You probably you were risking it all getting petty with this person, so you don't care. So let's see. Why did this happen? This is what I'm saying. Let's narrow it down and try to figure out what in the world. Now, we're already hearing that the sex is probably what kept you guys together. You'll probably realize at the end that you only love them for the sex. You actually, oh my God, it just never fails. It just keeps falling down that crack. That's probably what this person keeps on saying. Like, oh my God, I swear to God. I swear to God, I didn't do nothing with them. I swear to God, like, we had sex, but I didn't mean to. I just fell into the crack. Sending you love. Yeah, I bet the fuck you are. You're probably... Or you're sending them the love. Let's see. Like, maybe that's being petty. Like, mwah, bye, love you, bitch. Let's see what else. Not falling into the crack, though. You know, they be lying, like dudes be lying, being like, I didn't even mean to. It's just one thing happened, and all of a sudden, we were fucking. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not taking these. That's way too many. Seems like there is a lot going on, though. Sending you love is throwing me off here. Let's see. More cards will help me understand. Spirit babies. Okay. So maybe this is just like Spirit's way of being like, hey, maybe this was a deeper situation. Maybe you were pregnant and you had a miscarriage. Maybe you had 2 miscarriages. You have spirit babies, and maybe this is just Spirit's way of telling you, like, hey, yeah, I'm getting a little emotional. That could be it. I feel like I want to cry. So someone must be hearing this. When they hear it, they're going to cry. My chest got heavy again, but very emotional. It's sad. It's like these spirit babies are letting you know it's okay. I love you. Oh, that's so sad. This person has maybe put you through a lot. Like a lot, to the point that you had a miscarriage. And Spirit, it's either your spirit babies sending you love, letting you know that they're not, you know, it's not your fault. Or that's just your spirit guides in general, just like, hey, we love you, and we just want you to know that you're dear to us. Intuitive insights. That could be a little message to me that, you know, I'm really on track here. But they also could be, you're on track here. So, meaning that maybe in this situation, you were thinking this entire time that something wasn't right. This person's doing some crap behind your back. You don't feel respected. You don't feel loved like you once were. And you really have an intuition about this, what I've said so far. You had an intuition maybe this entire time that things weren't right. Let's see. I'm such an empath, guys. I don't even know who this is about, but that part really almost, like, literally made me cry. I had, like, a tear in my right eye. Options. You got some options out there. I don't think you're trying to hear it, though. All different types of guys are probably coming at you because you are dope. But I really don't think that you're trying to hear it from these men anymore. It's like the same story, right? Not only that, you have been traumatized. You see her hands are over her ears and she just doesn't look impressed. You're not impressed by anybody that you're talking to. There's some that are good looking. There's some that are crazy looking. And you're just like, what? Like, I do have options. I hate my options. I don't even want to hear it. Maybe you're also thinking that these people are just not being honest with you. There's a lot going on because something is just inclining. It's just telling me to keep pulling from this deck. Yeah, something is telling me to just keep going with this deck. Pacify, distance. Pacify comes up again with spirit babies here. But the distance, Maybe you have a deep connection with somebody that lives really far from you. I don't know if it's much of a loving relationship, although it could be. I feel major friendship vibes, but it's an exciting relationship nonetheless. And pacify. I mean, I would honestly think that maybe you really have this in mind. You want another baby so bad. Either you want more kids, or when you have those miscarriages, or when your kids passed away or something, you just was like, man, maybe you're having baby fever. Maybe you felt that way about this person that did you wrong for a long time, and that's just what you have stuck in your mind. Like, we were supposed to be a family. We're supposed to fix this. Maybe you feel like the baby, and you want, I don't know. Maybe you guys might look at these cards and think something different. Sometimes when I look back on my cards, I'm like, or I could have said it. I could have looked at it in this way, but it's, I think about it later. So if you guys ever, or I'm not opposed to what other people think either. I'm willing to always learn. If you're looking at these cards and saying, no, it's not this, this is how it is. I'm looking at the cards and it like spells my life out. This is how I'm looking at it. I guarantee I'm going to look at it like that with you. You know what I mean? So if anybody ever watches my videos and my readings and you're like, you said this, but by looking at the pictures, this is what's actually happening and it goes together, I will never be upset for somebody trying to correct the reading that I'm doing. Especially if you feel like the pictures and the things I'm saying sort of sound like what you're going through. The pictures look more like it. You just tell me. I'll be like, oh yeah, I could see it that way. Because like sometimes like with that pacifier card coming out, I don't know, that you do got some. This guy's a trickster, man. And another card flip out. This guy is a trickster. I feel like he gaslights. He got things up his sleeve. He's always got something going on. I just don't trust him. I don't like him. I could see where he might be a very charming person. Real charming. He knows what he's doing. She. They know what they're doing. I know I keep on saying he, and I normally like to try to keep it like, not really placing a gender to anything or ages and stuff like that, because that's hard to tell. This could be for anybody. But something keeps on saying he. Something about a dude. He is just messed up. I'm sorry, but he is. He's pulling the ace of hearts out of his pocket. Out of his sleeve. He really thinks he's the shit. Being the ace of cups, you were thinking that I'm sorry, the ace of hearts, dude, I'm just confused what I'm even looking at. I'm saying the wrong cards constantly. I've never done that in a reading. Like, this person is definitely a trickster. It's tricking me all over the map. I'm saying cards that I'm looking at right at the cards and saying and reading a whole other different card. What? This guy is an ignorant dude, man. I would not ever want to be nowhere near him. He is fucking you up. You might have, if you had miscarriages, it could be because of him. If your kids passed away, I am so sorry. It could be because of him. And that's why Spirit, I think, is trying to send you some love, man. You've been through the ringer with this person, and they don't care. They're just pulling names out of a hat at this point and talking to whoever they feel like. It don't matter. That's so messed up. I don't like that person. Like, I will fight that person for you. Jeez. Now, you might see cards that pop up and say, oh my God, the Facebook. Like, I'm catching him on Facebook. Maybe. Just needed to, Spirit just wanted to show you that shit real quick. All them cards came out, and then all you see is Facebook. Check that Facebook. Let me see. Where is that card at? Not only was it the Facebook card that popped out, I want to say that it was, where the hell did that card go? I don't even know. I don't know where it went. It like disappeared. You want to know why? Because he's deleting messages. Ah, yeah, you're looking and you found some stuff. He's living a lie. Lord, I'm so right. You know, I literally, you guys seen the Facebook card. I put it back in my cards. I didn't put it in the middle. I can't even find that card for nothing. This man or this woman is literally deleting messages. They're deleting messages. But you caught up on that lie. Remember, I told you the truth came out and you caught him with something. He thought he was in the clear. Now you realize she or he, I keep saying he. Guys, don't mind me. When I say he, if you feel like this is about a woman, just ignore the fact I'm saying he. I don't know why I keep saying he, because it really could be a she. It's just the way the cards are coming out that's really just keep telling me this is a he, and a girl is the one who figures out the mess. But it doesn't need to be that way, because it's not any different from gender to gender. But that's just how I feel. I just totally feel like it's a guy. The girl is catching you doing something you ain't supposed to be doing. Realizes that you was wearing this mask the whole time, pretending to be somebody that you weren't. You put this person through a whole lot of bullshit. And you know that you did. So aggravated. I don't know if you guys can see me in the video, but I'm resting my head on my arm right now. And I'm just like, man, this is just draining. This person is such a draining person. I hate this person for you. I will fight this person for you. I just need to pull more cards because I feel like this person really needs to be exposed right now. And I do think that they are. And I feel like you also deserve justice in this situation. And I know that people know. There goes kids again. Now, where did they go? I don't know if you guys just seen that, man, but this just keeps happening. Both acting like brats. That's what I actually seen. You stooped to his level for a second there. Probably didn't help all the drama that you endured, but it made you feel good for the time being, right? Totally made me lose my train of thought here. There's a card flipped up. I just know that this person deserves to be, that's what I was saying. This person deserves to be exposed, and you deserve the justice that's not fair what this person puts you through. And your wish is granted. Basically. But that was also flipped up. What's going on? This deck, I told you, I knew it. I knew that this deck was really trying to talk. You just wasted your time with this person, is what you did. But wish is granted. Not sure what that means. Maybe that spell work you're doing, it's coming to you. It's manifesting for you. It either already has, it's in the works, or you're about to see it happening soon on that full moon. I'm telling you, that's the ending of that spell, right? Or you're praying and your prayers are being answered. It doesn't always have to be spell work. You could just be praying. It doesn't have to be anything like about the moon phase, but that's just how this universe works, you guys, whether you want to believe it or not. We work on moon phases, okay? Our energies are based on the moon phase. So whether you're praying, you got to understand also, prayers are spells. And some people might not be ready for that conversation yet. But when you pray to your God, you are praying to change certain aspects of your life, right? So when you put a spell on somebody, or you're doing healing spells, what's the difference? That's still like a prayer. You're asking for this, and you're speaking it into existence, just like you speak it into existence when you pray. So it's the same thing. So if you are praying about this situation to be over, or praying about some certain situation, whatever it could be. I don't know what it is. You know what it is. Whatever that is, your wish is being granted. I'm just hearing that maybe just a couple more cards. And we're going to move on to another deck. This might be a longer video than I normally do because I feel like there's a lot to be said about this person. And this person, I said this earlier, you're drained. This is such a draining situation. You are so drained by this situation. Oh, I know it. I feel it. I felt this. I felt drained. I felt drained. I didn't even feel like I wanted to do this reading for hours because of the drama I had in my life for a few seconds, and really wasn't drama. It was just gossip. Stemming from drama, though. People are probably like, well, I want to know. Stop being fucking nosy. Okay, so, sucker for you. I do think that you are a sucker for this person, and this person is a sucker for you. I feel like sometimes when a relationship is built off of just amazing sex, this is the drama, and this is the bullshit that you got to deal with sometimes. Y'all both suckers for each other, though. Call each other on the right night, might both get lucky, because that's how he is anyways. You might just act, or he or she, that's how he or she is. Anyways, he sees that person is all about linking up and filling up everybody's cups and falling into cracks. But that's not necessarily who you are as a person. But, you know, we all have our needs and wants, and sometimes you just need something from somebody. All right, so maybe you might go out and enjoy yourself here. At the end of the day, you are the love. You're the lovelier energy here than this person. So you will win in the end. I already said that. I literally already said that. And I love how that card just flew out so fluently, because that's totally what you deserve after everything this person has put you through. Try not to let this person manipulate you. Remember, that card came out in the original layout here underneath all these love tea cards, okay? Remember that. This person is a narcissist, and they like to gaslight you. And you know it. And don't be dickmatized or pussy whipped. Let's see. Jesus. Break up. Let's see. Any more cards flipped up? Because that's ironic. This card just is not a card at all. A relationship ending, possibly for good. A separation or divorce. Taking a break from each other to do some soul searching. Feeling hopeless or abandoned. Heartbreak. Reaching a dead end. A fork in the road. Moving away. Choosing to be single for a while. Healing may take time, but will eventually lead to a far happier situation. As I said, you had options, but you're not interested. You were literally choosing to be single. You ain't trying to hear all that mess. You just dealt with so much toxic bullshit. You are really not trying to hear it. And there's all kinds of guys coming for you. Or women, all kinds of women, all kinds of men coming for you, trying to date you. You just don't want anything to do with that right now. You really did have a heartbreak. This really broke you. That's why you were so passionate to get petty. That's the reason. He or she who you were petty towards, they don't even care that you were acting like that, because they kind of expected it, and they deal with this type of drama from a lot of people that they deal with, because the way they treated you is how they treat everybody. That person doesn't even love themselves. So it's going to be hard for you to love that person, because they don't even love themselves. That's why they get with so many people. Let's see what else, because breakup was interesting. That's literally what you're going to do anyways. You already know that. You guys might not even be together now, but it could just be a situation where you're like, okay, felt really deep about this person. It was like really like felt like a heart attack to you. The shit broke your heart really bad. It hurt. But you know that you're stronger and you're smarter than that. You know that you realize that you're better than this person anyways, especially if they're going to treat you this way. It's not fair. You're not a bad person. Okay. I'm not taking any of those. Not taking those. Don't let them tell you that you're not attractive. Don't let them bring your confidence down, because they're going to do it. That card literally just said, now where is that card at? It said body issues. Don't let that insecure being make you feel insecure. You know that's not your spirit. You're not an insecure person. They were trying to tear you down. Oh, allowing self-conscious. I just pulled that card back up to read it because I felt like something told me to. Allowing self-consciousness to ruin a relationship. Worrying too much about age. Yours, theirs, or the difference. Exercise, improved diet, shared physical activity, or other body cares brings a boost in confidence and appeal. I'm going to actually keep this here because something made me read it anyways. You may have been struggling with this for a while. Who doesn't? We all have body issues. We all have our own, our own thoughts about our own self. We may or may not tell other people about, but we all have our own little insecurities about our body in some form or fashion. This person, oh my God, I can't stand this person. This person could be shaming you for how your body looks, which is so messed up because you had been pregnant with their kids, and they have the nerve. They have the nerve. They're going to be knocking at your door. They are, because I don't know why I just knocked like that. They're going to be knocking at your door. I'm telling you, they're such a narcissist. And they gaslight, and they love bomb, and they bring you back, and then they do it again, and it just keeps getting worse and worse, and now they're talking about the way you look. I hate this person. I really do. I'm disgusted by this person, and I want you to message me so I can talk to you about a similar situation that I've had with a person in my life. It's just not worth it as much as you love a person. Nope. Even you can love them from afar, or you can completely stop it, because don't give them that energy anymore. Your aura and your energy is so beautiful. And it doesn't matter what size you are. You're beautiful the way you are. Don't let no bum tell you that you ain't the shit when you know you are. I hate people. I hate people like that. Second that you have the nerve to even hate on anybody, you already should know you're lower than that person. Because why are you going to fix your mouth to talk about me when I'm not taking these. Whenever you ain't shit, but you're going to talk about me. Okay. That's why I already know I'm better than you. Romance. This card signifies love, courtship, indefinite relationship potential, a new romance budding, a romantic suitor showering you with attention, a time of fun dates and getting to know each other. Enjoy it. If you're a woman, don't rush, push, or run away. I keep on feeling like that energy is the woman. Don't push it away. Allow yourself to be courted and admired while you receive and appreciate, because you deserve it. Don't let this person, this man, I guess it really is that way, because the card just signified you are a woman. I still want to say it can still be a man. Okay? But I mean, that's what the card says, so I'm just going with it. This person really wants to make you, like, like control you, what you do even after you're not together. Don't let them do that. Oh man, don't let them do that. That will take you down a really dark path. You already see you're there. You already have this, you're already this energy right now. You don't want this forever. You don't want to be that forever. You do have romance somewhere in your cards here. You see, I told you that already, and love wins. Maybe you might meet someone at a bar. You're not necessarily supposed to meet love interest at bars, they say, you know, but what else is there to do? You know, people ain't meeting each other at church anymore. They could be, but I haven't heard a person tell me yet they met their soulmate at church. Just, no, ain't nobody saying that they're meeting their soulmates these days anyways, because everybody is so screwed up in the head. Everyone's traumatized over relationships. They're scared to date. You know? I know that you deserve the world. But even if you're not dating, at least go out and mingle and have some fun. Because you do deserve that. Don't sit in the house in the dark. That's what this person wants you to do. Don't do that. You was being petty for a while, but don't sit in the house. Continue that energy. Keep the same energy. Get out there and have fun. Post selfies of yourself. Be happy. Spread love. Even though... wow, these cards are out of control. Even though it hasn't really been given to you from this one particular person, doesn't mean that there's other people out there that won't send you love. I'm really looking for like one more card, but they're all falling out in jumbles. Like, maybe they don't want to talk through this deck anymore. I'm trying to see what other deck should I pull. Well, that's the only cards I'm taking from this deck right now. So it says discord, friends or family, yours or theirs, interfering with or not welcoming the new relationship, trying to please everyone, not sticking up for one's partner, spending lots of time with a new lover. Didn't I say that? Neglecting friends or vice versa, or finding harmony with new friends and family, learning to stay true to who you are within a relationship. You are doing that. You're maintaining what you know to be good and right. You could have had family members on either your side or their side or both interfering with this relationship, not welcoming this new relationship. Someone's trying to please everyone. Then I say that person keeps on pouring their cup in other people's cups and spending lots of time with the new lovers and neglecting their friends, or their friends are neglecting them. Well, they're the neglector. They're neglecting everything. Poison, bad romance, a toxic, possibly abusive relationship, manipulative or controlling behavior by them or you. Codependency, unhealthy choices, holding on when you know they're not good for you. Trust your instincts. If things don't feel right, it could be time to speak with a professional or ask a friend to help you leave. I told you my DMs are always open. I'm on all social media for the most part. You can always message me and our conversations will always stay between you and I. This person is no good. I'm not no professional. I'm just someone offering a helping hand to talk to. That's what I always do. Always trying to help people out. You know, I told you this situation was a bad romance. It was a bad romance. It was very toxic. And it could have very possibly been abusive. How did you have a miscarriage? How did those kids become spirit babies? That's very deep. And I got so emotional. I almost cried. I had a tear in my right eye. It's a codependency that you may have felt with this person. Maybe you really are the baby and this was like a daddy issue. Maybe you didn't have that father figure in your life, and that happens. You know, don't beat yourself up over it, and don't allow him or her to beat you up over knowing that you hold on to love and you really cherish it. It's not your fault. And I said that as well. None of this is your fault. It's not anyone's fault that you use your heart and your mind and you think things through. And if you have to stoop to someone's level, you definitely have it in you. I guess they didn't realize that from the very beginning, right? Let's see what the Rose Oracle has to say. Whoops. Move that a little bit. Yeah, I'm definitely over an hour here. Oh, I really just had so much to say. It's like I feel a little bit relieved. I hope that you do too. Someone here knows what you're going through. I'm going to do these cards here, and then I'm going to get the yes and no deck. So get some questions ready for me. I'm going to do 3 yes or no questions. I'm not taking that. Now, this card here says a great mother. See, oh, this is going to make me cry again. Surrender to the mystery and fall into her arms. Listen, don't beat yourself up over this. That if you lost your children or had miscarriages, and if anybody is rubbing that in your face, those are people you need to remove from your life right now. You may still have kids now, and even if you don't, you are a wonderful mom. That is so sad that anybody would make you feel like a horrible mom when you're really trying your best. That makes me mad, and it makes me really emotional. Because I'm a mom, and I love my babies. So if anyone ever tried to tell me anything about my kids, that you're in the fight zone, like I want to fight you, like we're gonna fight. Don't talk about my kids. Once again, a tear from my right eye. And that time it actually fell. I feel so horrible about whoever this is about. And I'm not pitying you, don't get me wrong. Because I'm only emotional because I'm an empath. And then I also feel your pain because a lot of people have gone through things of this nature before. And I can relate in a lot of ways. So it's just not a good feeling. And it's sad that anybody in this journey of life would even want to make someone feel like that. That's just horrible. Aw, come to me. It says, attracting like a rose, receive abundance, desires. Those are like, that's a flower, that's a girl inside, in the middle of a flower. These cards are a little bit hard to see, probably from the angle of the camera too, but then there's 2 hummingbirds. They're like kissing. Looks like that could be a bumblebee. You know, bumblebees bring life and represent life because they spread nature. They spread flowers. You know what I mean? Like they are what helps the flower grow. You are the rose. You really are the rose. You're the bud of the rose. And you're going to be receiving everything you deserve. I mean, your karma, your good karma is coming your way. That's probably why you're excited about this full moon. Or all your prayers are really going to be answered. Because you're not asking for much. You just want to be peaceful. You just want to feel peace. You know, like, God, is that so much to ask for? You've been through a lot. You really deserve it. And you don't deserve to have a person that pretends to be your counterpart, but really isn't. Held. Sureness of the soil, unseen help, support, community. You're a giving person, so people are going to start giving to you. Don't turn it down. Accept it. There's going to be people that are helping you in ways you may not even realize it's helpful now. This reading could be something that's helpful. You're not looking at it like that, but it's helpful and you might notice it later. You might have support. You are going to have support in this situation. This is actually good on your end, even though it feels like this broke you. Yeah, it did. It broke you for a second, you know, but there's nothing that can't bring you back up. I'm just looking for one more card here, maybe. Yeah, just one more card from this deck. And then we're going to do the 3 questions, and then I'm going to roll the letter dice, and then the video will come to an end. at that point. All right, the rose garden. Innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. Self-love there. And you are the rose. Like I said, you are the rose. You're within that rose garden. You are pure. You have forgiven. And that's what's making you move on from this situation. Just be gentle with yourself. Be careful, be gentle, and you're going to be okay. That's what the cards at the end for your future, that's what it reads. All right, so for your first question, if you need to pause the video at this point to get your questions together, then go ahead and do so. But this is going to be the answer to the first question. Just make sure that you're doing yes and no questions, okay? I'm going to do just a couple words on the letter dice. Just because I've never made a video this long before, and I don't want to I want it to be a crazy length, but whoever this is about, they're going to watch to the end because this is too on point, right? Way too much alignment. And all those zodiac signs I just pulled, you need to put that into consideration. If you don't remember what I said, I mentioned it towards the beginning of the video. Come on, guys. I need an answer. I didn't say it. Thank you. All right. The first question is very well. So that is pointing to yes. But yeah, I rolled the dice late. I forgot. I almost forgot about the dice. Just because my head was clouded in the beginning of this reading. But I feel better. I feel better now. Not a chance is the answer to the second question. That is no. That's like a definite no. And then the third question, let's get an answer for the third question. For sure. That is a yes. All right, let's see the dice. All right. Hi, H-I. Like someone saying hello. And someone might be coming. I'm telling you, there's going to be people trying to say hello to you. They're trying to talk to you. Give someone a chance and just go out and have a little bit of fun and enjoy yourself. You deserve it. I also see hola. Hola. That's hi in Spanish. So you might have, you do, I'm telling you, you're going to have so many different people that are approaching you. It's all different types of people. White, black, Spanish, Asian, Indian. It could just be anything at this point. At this point, everything is about you. You put yourself first, because I've seen the word me also. Make sure you realize to put yourself first. Arena, bar, sun, S-O-N. Babies came up in this reading, so that might mean something to somebody. Dare, D-A-R-E. Amy, Cameron, Mike, Tommy, Jerry, Cedric, Sir, like S-I-R, Lute, I don't know, L-U-T-E, Faye, Day-Day, Siren, White, but I'm literally seeing it like Y-T, white. Am, like maybe the morning, A-M, but I'm also seeing Amy. Yuri, I'm not sure how it's spelled for real, but that's just what I heard, like Yuri. It could be like a name in a different language or a different country. Yuri. TJ. Sane. SANE, like the opposite of insane. Sane. But also Zane as the name. ZANE. Jazz. Like jazz music. I'm seeing VT. And I think that's so funny. You would just have to be from here to realize why I think that's so funny. In the Pittsburgh, well, in the Beaver County area, right outside of Pittsburgh, BT. Part-time. This could be a part-time lover. Definitely is, you know. Law. Something about the law. RJ. Retweets. So something you might be seeing some stuff on Twitter. I did see the Facebook card, so some social media exposure here. That's what I think. Sway, SWAY. Apple, apartment, rise, Rhine, but RINE. Another. Like you might be feeling, oh, here goes another female, another man. They're cheating on me with another one. It's kind of how I'm reading it, considering what this reading was all about. AJ. Did I say that yet? I said TJ, but also AJ. All right. I'm seeing Pans. PANS. I'm seeing Sezzy. SEZZIE. Lou. Claw. Wheel. Cam. KAM. Watt. WAT. Water. Ace. That's who this person is. That's who they think they are. They think they're an ace, right? You the ace, though. All right, so that's all I have for you guys today. Oh, man, hopefully we figure this whole situation out. I'm going to have to do a check back on this one. Someone's going to have to explain to me or tell me what they think about this one, because this is a little bit too deep. I need to know what's going on. And if I know, you definitely hit me up and tell me that, you know, I'm totally on point here, because I know I am. But I don't know who this is about. It's about somebody out there, for sure. It's too much alignment. Someone's going to feel this, and they're going to feel it deeply, and they're moving on, right? All right, guys. Until next time, have a great night.